had a young lady come up to me after a show in Bowling Green, Kentucky, a junior, all the student council. I thought, now this girl, she's got it together. And then she said this, Stephen, I just can't stand it at this school. I can't even relate to anybody. Even my girlfriends, they complain about a broken fingernail. You see, the other day, my dad took my face and smashed it into the coffee table and broke my nose. It stopped me cold. A newspaper reporter did a story on us. The newspaper reporter calls me the next day. She says, you're not going to believe what happened in that lunchroom when you left. There's a kid that every day sits by himself at a table like this, with his head down, all by himself, doesn't even eat. Well, that day, one of the most popular seniors that sits over here with the popular people gets up out of his chair, goes over to the kid, puts his arm around him, and he says, you listen to me. From now on, you're sitting with us. He stepped up. He stepped up, and he made a difference in that kid's life. It may not seem like a big thing to you, but let me tell you, to that kid, it's huge. I saw America step up like that one time in my whole career, and that was after 9/11. I don't know if you noticed it or not, but I got a chance to go across the whole country, and I saw things I've never seen. People were holding doors for each other, waving at each other, using turn signals. Even in Chicago, probably. I would talk to groundskeepers. They said there was no litter. It was unreal. People taking their shopping carts back at Walmart. It's amazing when you see it out of a bus window. I saw America step up. We had adversity. Something happened over here on the East Coast, and we all kind of came together. And I'm kind of seeing it now. I really am. I'm starting to kind of see it now because we have our other thing going on right now in America. But I'll tell you, I remember about, I guess, last tour, I was sitting at a restaurant. You know how the waiter goes around, sir, is everything okay? Ma'am, is everything okay? He walked up to this 50-year-old man seated over here. I'll never forget his face. He said, sir, is everything okay? And that man looked down at that table with all that food on it, and he looked up at that waiter, and he went, And that just got me because 3 days before I talked to a sweet little 8th grader in Dayton, Ohio, that told me he hasn't eaten in 3 days. In America. But here's the other guy who's got the big glossy piece of cardboard. He can get anything he wants. It wasn't enough. Folks, appreciate where you are. Appreciate this country. I talked to a teacher south of here that said she got back from a mission field. They were eating rat where she was. In this other country, they were eating rat. But you know what she said? They'll never complain. Appreciate your school that you have. Your teachers. Give your teachers a hand. These folks work hard for you guys.